Oh my god, you? Every time I'm live stream, like it's always you, Drake. When you, my classmate just watch you again, bro. I just live stream, bro. I don't know if he's done. Shoot, I know, okay, it's you, Drake. Yeah. Waiting for my friend, and pretty much.
I'm disappointed.
You really disappointed? Okay, I know. If someone.
You just talk. That's you live streaming, boy. That's today. You just go like a real streamer. Great job. It's copying you? Is it copying you? Is it copying you?
I know.
No? It is. It is copying you.
Really? My. Oh, their brother joined, huh?
I can't hear him. My butt hurts.
Stop talking that. Jackie's still here, right? Yeah, he's still here. Well, yeah. Three people on my stream. Any comments? Yes, I'm good at Fortnite. Yes, I am. I'm actually good. Not like a bot. You can tell on my edits. Oh, you're not good at this game? GG.
Not okay.
Not good at this game. I can tell by you.
I'm not done yet. I give up.
Stop running away, else I'll kill you.
I'm scared.
Huh? How? Let me see. Want that to happen? Peek.
I knew it.
Not going anywhere.
Win.
And I'm still watching. Yes or no? And I'm still. Yes, you are still watching. Oh! No scope. Clip that. It was on stream. It was on stream, boys. Oh, we saw that. Oh, it's on stream, boys. Not in someone, but. Really? You can stop watching if you want, but like.
My only headshot.
You ready? They got destroyed.
I got this. We got destroyed by 1-0.
Like, why are you doing that?
Easy.
Huh? Okay, that's it. Why?
Try hard time.
What are you doing? Dude. Can we quit? I don't believe you. Sniper on east. Accident. I suck. Oh, oops, I meant how many subscribers do you have? 20. Have 20? Both got 7 points.
We have 7 points.
So on the first match I got that 3, I got 5, but it says that I got 7.
Where's your party?
I'll play only. You punch me at the nose.
No. I can't.
I'm gonna find a duo partner. Let's go.
I don't have any duo partners.
Yes, you do. It's in Hummus face.
He's not always on.
I know.
That's not my duo partner.
Yes, it is.
No.
Doesn't mean he doesn't always get on. Doesn't mean that's not your duo partner. I need a duo partner.
Yes, you do.
Huh?
You have a duo partner. Last time, in Justin, in Texas, my duo partner. You have a duo partner.
No, who is it?
I don't know.
See? I don't play with him. I wonder what you mean. I gotta go. Bye. Phil. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, bro. See you tomorrow, bro. See you tomorrow. And now I got like a big. Chart. What are you doing? Oh, have a mic. You have a mic. Okay, this is not my duo partner, definitely. So.
rotations. A rotation is the path a player or team takes to get from their current location to the next safe zone. Rotations cover not only the direction the players choose to path, but also the method they use to get there. A lot of different forms of utility enable rotations, including vehicles, rift screws, building, shadow bombs, and gliders. A player's ability to rotate effectively is key because this determines what type of a game they'll be facing and whether or not they're calculator and Macwood, Zone and King, Epic Whale and 40R Storm, and Infinity and Nextro. That means so many of these guys we can talk about right now, but what I want to focus on, King and Zone coming out of Argentina. They are ridiculously aggressive, know how to go and I think you will be surprised. They're able to execute on a level where if they get rolling, it's going to be very hard to stop them. It's one of the same situations as I am Carly, your passenger.
Are you famous?
Why would you think that?
You live in a mansion.
Actually, I have no idea who lives there.
What do you mean?
45 minutes ago, it rang the bell. When the woman that lives there opened the door, I shot her in the face. You are sitting next to a sociopath. So here's the deal. If you tell me a really good story, then I will let you live.
He's gonna find me. He's been trying to kill me.
That I ran out of ideas, don't, because you are right. The new season literally starts in 2 days, so I thought why not finish chapter 2 off with a good old rankings video. Anyways, before we start this one, try to keep in mind these are purely subjective and of my own opinion. If you agree or disagree with someone that I choose, then make sure you let me know in the comments why, but only do that after you've watched the entire thing and actually listen to my reasoning. With that being said, let's start with the best female Fortnite player in the world. In contrast to what many of you guys may think, there are actually a ton of amazing female players in the competitive scene. Some of the most notable are Tina Reyes, who won the TwitchCon LAN event, and Maddie Sun, who qualified for the Trio FNCS Grand Finals. To me though, the best female player is a 13-year-old girl from Sweden named Moki. Moki has placed top 20 in 2 different cash cups this season, top 100 in numerous other ones, and qualified for the Squad FNCS semifinals in Europe. On top of that, her mechanics are among the best I've ever seen. Everything from her building to her aim is top tier, and if you think I'm only saying this because she's a girl, you could not be more wrong. It would not matter if she's a guy, a girl, or an alien with 5 heads, her gameplay speaks for itself. So for all you little 12-year-olds who never thought a girl could be better than them at Fortnite, unfortunately, I have some bad news for you. Seriously though, when you combine Moki's solid placements with her elite level box fighting and mechanics, it's hard to find any female Fortnite player that's better than her. The second category we're going to look at is another subgroup of Fortnite players that gets looked down upon a ton. That is, controller players. In the past, I've always said Unknown Army was the best controller player in the world. While I still do believe it deep down, I'm honestly sick and tired of bringing Unknown back up. That's why I'm going to change it up and go with the EU god, Lazarus Wolfies. Hailing from England, Wolfies is easily one of the scariest players in the world. He finished second at the Fortnite World Cup in duos, second in the Squad FNCS Grand Finals, and 4th in the Winter Royale. Additionally, he won 2 different solo cash cups, including one that he only played 5 games in. My favorite thing about Wolfies though is that he plays on linear. This means unlike legacy players, his mechanics are absurdly smooth and fast. Then the other thing I like about Wolfies is that the kid is so fun to watch in game. Whether he's playing for endgame and placement points, or taking a page out of Unknown's book and just W keying, I feel like I learn something new every time I tune into his stream. So as hard as it is for me to go against NA, Wolfies deserves the title of Best Controller Scrimmer. Moving on to one of the most highly debated categories, and what I'm talking about is box fighting. Now, when I say box fighting, I mean in both real matches and in creative wagers. With that in mind, I believe the best box fighter is Misfits Clicks. Usually, this is where I list off his placements and talk about how good he is overall. However, this is only for box fights, which is kind of subjective. The only box fighting achievements I can think of are that Clicks won the recent UMG box fighting tournament, has gone over 100-0 numerous times in wagers, and has constantly bested top tier pros like Benji, Booga, Bucky, and Unknown. Oh, and let's not forget how much money he's yoinked off Zane season. That's gotta count for something. On to the more opinion-based reasonings. Clicks really does have it all when it comes to box fights. His edits are quick, his builds are fast, his aim is usually good, and he has an extremely high box fighting IQ. So I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me on this because your friend Little Timmy479 beat Clicks one time in a wager, but considering everything that box fighting entails, Clicks is number one in my book. Fourth category is definitely one of my favorite to rank, and that is the best aimer. This was actually a really hard one to choose because of how close my top two choices were. On one hand, you have Mongrel, whose aim looks like an aimbot, and on the other hand, you have Tifu, who is one of the most naturally gifted aimers in the world. Both of them grind Kovacs, both of them are on the top of the leaderboard for numerous games, and both of them do not miss shots. The reason I'm choosing Tifu, though, is that he has the edge over Mongrel in experience. Yes, I know that may sound stupid because nobody had better infantry aim than Mongrel did in Season X. I've seen the clips and I agree. The thing is, you can't overlook how ridiculous Tifu's aim was then and still is today. Simply because it's not hyped up as much does not mean it's not there. Plus, Tifu has had unbelievable aim for years. I'm talking all the way back in 2016 and 2017 during the H1Z1 era when most of us didn't even know who he was. So as much as I love Mongrel, thank you for following me back on Twitter by the way, I'm sticking with my gut and saying Tifu has the better aim. Halfway through, and the only category that makes sense to look at next is Best Builder. Keep in mind, this includes creative, 1v1s, and free building. Therefore, my choice is Fei Sui. Anyone who's watched Sui for more than 5 minutes can agree that not many other players are on his level. The man makes the hardest moves look easy and constantly turns simple plays into highlights. Sure, there might be crankers like Outcast Physics who have crazier retakes, or wager players like Pluralism that could beat him in a 1v1, but purely building-wise, Sui takes the cake. Easily the coolest thing about Sui's building to me is that he's on controller and not keyboard and mouse. Not that being on keyboard and mouse is easier for building per se, but let's be honest, none of us could ever build as fast and cleanly as Sui on controller. Every other top builder I can think of is on keyboard and mouse, so I think that says something about how far ahead Sui is since he continues to amaze us on the sticks. So that's why I truly do believe Sui has been and still is the best builder in Fortnite. To finish off the trifecta of mechanics, the following category is going to be the best editor. And by best, I mean the quickest and most accurate. With that in mind, I think the winner of this one, unlike seemingly every other category, is pretty straightforward. That is, the Creative Warrior, Raider464. Raider is without a doubt the fastest and most mesmerizing editor I've ever come across. He does stuff nobody else can, and with every passing video he uploads, he only gets quicker. Like, let's be real for a second, his pure editing speed is absurd. I remember when he first started posting videos, people constantly accused him of using macros because he was so dang fast. Even nowadays, people still accuse him of speeding up clips, when in reality, the man is just an absolute beast. He was one of the first players to use double edit binds on keyboard and mouse, and was one of the original creative players to truly push Fortnite's boundaries. That's not really something you can take lightly. I do think there are some close runners up like Silk and Magoo and Terrible Psycho, but nobody truly blows me away like Raider. So that's why he takes the crown as the fastest and best editor in the game. Next is the best IGL, or the smartest player in Fortnite. And IGL, by the way, just stands for in-game leader, which is the person who makes the decisions for your duo, trio, or squad. I can almost guarantee most of you guys are thinking this title belongs to Mr. Savage. This is because he's constantly pulling off insane outplays and utilizing 200 IQ tricks. However, when I say the smartest player, I'm more so referring to their game sense, rotations, and ability to lead a team. In that respect, there's no one smarter than NRG Zate. Zate qualified for the World Cup in duos 3 different times, placed 4th at the World Cup Finals, 4th again in the Trio FNCS Grand Finals, and 4th a 3rd time in the Squad FNCS Grand Finals. Even more impressive though is that Zate led his squad to 3 first-place finishes in the Chapter 2 qualifier weeks. That's like winning 3 solo cash cups, except much, much harder. So when you think about how consistent and dominant all of Zate's teams have been, keep in mind that's with him being the decision maker and telling them what to do. There's no one with more game sense than him. Second to last category, the best overall player in the game.
God,
This
my
includes controller players, speaker players, keyboard and mouse players. It includes ever since Fortnite started, he has dominated some of the most notable ones include
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
on over 100 games. Those results are unparalleled in Fortnite, especially in Chapter 2. And if you're wondering how the heck he does it, is that he has all the present players up front. His game sense is extraordinarily high, and his mindset is always positive. Whenever he's behind or did something stupid, Camus never lets it get to him and attack his performance.
Oh my god, the biggest lag spike ever. Dog farmers can suck.
It's kind of a bonus thing because it's a really niche thing. What I'm talking about is the best sniper. Sniping has kind of died down since the beginning of Fortnite. Maybe it's because competitive has become so big and sniping is department. Either way, it's definitely not as popular as it once was. So if I had to pick someone though, my choice would be Kamikaze. Kamikaze is another content creator that hits some of the most ridiculous snipes I've ever seen. I'm talking about no scopes, two pieces, and 3 pieces. He either puts Fortnite party bombs on his sniper, or he even plays
You like
Also, if you enjoyed the video, then do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the
All right, Chrissy, come on, 30 minutes. You got this. Let's go.
Don't be a psychopath, Mark. I'll go for a Quibi. I will see you at the mall.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's it. There it is.
Quiet.
Hey guys, so for this video, I want to rank the best teams in Fortnite Battle Royale. I've already ranked the best builders and the best controller players, so I wanted to switch it up and focus more on organizations. Now, I think the most fair way to go about this is to rank teams on the pure skill of their roster, not things like how many followers they have or how many views they get. Rather, I'm gonna focus on how well their current players have placed competitively and how good they are overall today. Please remember, this is my personal opinion and you might disagree with me. I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I can, even though I do have some friends that are pros. But for the sake of your enjoyment, I'll take them roasting me on Twitter and saying my rankings suck. Without further ado, let's start at our number 10 spot, Counter Logic Gaming. Currently, their Fortnite roster consists of 4 players, Som, Symmetrical, Leno, and Takata. If you're not that big into competitive, you probably haven't heard of any of them. Reason being is none of them make that much content. However, I think their achievements alone speak for themselves. Most notable is Som's second place finish at the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. This netted him more than $1.8 million and established himself as a top LAN player. In addition to that, Leno and Symmetrical were part of one of the best trios in NA West. Together, they finished 4th in the FNCS Grand Finals and won Week 4 with their teammate Epic Whale. Lastly, there's Takata, who I believe got signed just last week, and he's already been performing well. He placed top 30 in the most recent Cash Cup and qualified for the FNCS semis in squads. So while they may not be the most well-known team on my list, you cannot deny their placements and raw talent. Moving on to my number 9 spot, I have Misfits Gaming. Based out of the UK, Misfits was never that big in the Fortnite scene. That was until their signing of an unknown player named Clix. After qualifying for the World Cup 5 different times, Clix single-handedly put Misfits on the map. Today, their roster is comprised of Andretta, Spades, Ops, and obviously Clix. All of them, except for Ops, qualified for the World Cup, and all of them, including Ops, dominated trios last season. Andretta placed second in the FNCS Grand Finals in EU, Clix and Spades placed 7th in NA East, and Ops placed 15th. In squads, the 4 of them have found similar success after all qualifying for the FNCS semis that are occurring this week. All in all, Misfits is easily one of the most skilled teams in Fortnite right now. From tournament earnings to pure mechanics, every single one of them has the potential to be a superstar. For now though, this is the highest rank I can give them. 8th on my list is Ghost Gaming. Ghost was one of the first major teams in Fortnite after signing their original squad back in Season 4. They dominated every event early on and continue to be a top org today. Their huge roster includes Aiden, Bizzle, Dwifo, Saf, Snood, Sean, Issa, Camo, Demo, Kayun, Innocence, Assault, Zarby, and Trapped. I could list all of their placements, but I don't want to keep you here forever, so I'll keep it short. To me, Issa and Saf are two
Hey, what's up,
of the
Polo?
greatest players of all time. Both qualified for the World Cup, both have over $500,000 in earnings, Saf with over $1 million, and both
What?
are ridiculously consistent.
He invited me.
Okay, okay. I'm on you now. I'm on you now. I was looking at the
For
fucking
the
shit.
top controller players ever.
My
Without
brother's a
them, the
I just followed.
competitive controller scene probably wouldn't exist. Inno and Assault are easily 2 of the best controller players in NA. Lastly, you have underrated gods like Dwifo, Sean, and Snood who can pop off whenever the
Who in the
time calls
agency?
for it. Oh, and Demo is the best boomer in the game. Next up at
Oh my
number
God,
7
Renegade.
is Team Liquid. When it comes to competitive Fortnite, the boys of Team Liquid are as OG as it gets. Chap, Tom, aka 72 Hours, Coach, and Vivid inspired all of us and transformed the community into what it is today. Fast forward about 6 or 7 seasons, and Liquid has added even more incredible players. Stretch, Riversand, Fiber, and Sendu. Each of them has repeatedly proven themselves as a top player in their respective region. The craziest part, though, is that the original 4 are still top tier players as well.
That's the kid you hit for 76.
Chap placed second in the Season X FNCS Finals and won the second week of squad qualifiers this season. They really didn't make too much noise before Chapter 2. But that's when the new guys shine. Riversand placed 9th at the Fortnite World Cup in solos. Scented and his trio won 9 different events. Fiber and his trio won Week 5 qualifiers. And Stretch is Booga's brother. Coming in at my 6th spot is probably an unexpected pick for a lot of you guys. That pick is Solary. Based out of
Whoever has that
France,
fucking
Solary
spot
is
to drop thing on,
arguably
like,
the best team in Europe. Their roster is made up of 4 historic EU greats: Kingstar, Airwax, Nikoff, and Hunter. Just thinking
Oh, yeah,
about
you
it
do it
now,
on the Xbox.
these guys
Yeah.
are actually very similar to the Team Liquid lads in terms of their competitive careers. They all popped off during the first major tournaments, especially Keenstar, who won numerous fall and summer skirmishes.
Oh,
The
this is
difference, however, is the squad being a bit more consistent in solos and duos. To be more specific, all 4 of them qualified for the Fortnite World Cup in duos, for the Trio FNCS Finals, and for the Squad FNCS Semis. Plus, Kingstar double qualified for solos and is still placing top 25 in nearly every solo cash cup. So while they may only have 4 members, in terms of consistency, it's hard to put anyone above them in Europe. Halfway through, and the 5th best team in the world goes to TSM. TSM came into the competitive scene very early on. They picked up Myth, Hamlin's, Daquan, and Camille's way before Epic-sponsored events were even a thing. Nowadays, their roster is stacked with Zexro, Macwood, who I have a man crush on, Vinny, Cloud, EMAD-GG, Herions, Reverse 2K, Commandment, and Crew. Outside of EMAD and Cloud, each of them competed at the Fortnite World Cup. Crew finished 6th in solos, Zexro and Vinny finished 9th in duos, Macwood carried Young Calc to 16th, and Commandment placed 20th. Additionally, Zexro and Macwood's trio won the Season X FNCS Finals, Crew's trio placed 5th in EU, and Herion's trio placed 5th in NA West. Lastly, all of these beasts are on insane squads that I can guarantee will place well in the FNCS Finals this weekend. So, even after a rocky start in the competitive scene, #RedMyth, TSM has undoubtedly proven itself as one of the best teams worldwide. Next up, at my number 4 spot, is 100 Thieves. Similar to TSM, they had a pretty rough start to competitive Fortnite. They signed Llama Lords, aka Risker, Kenneth, and Parallax all the way back in Season 5. Unfortunately though, none of them found success and are all no longer on the team. Nowadays, their roster has seriously upgraded and consists of Cease, Elevate, Arkram, Falconer, Kaizui, Ranmatite, and Class. Accomplishments-wise, 5 out of the 7 competed at the Fortnite World Cup, with Cease and Arkram competing in both solos and duos. Elevate and Cease placed 3rd overall in duos, which put them in the $1 Million Earnings Club, and then Arkram and Falconer placed 5th. Furthermore, even the lesser-known 100 team members are ridiculously talented. Ranmatite is a controller player that placed top 5 in 3 of the last solo cash cups. Kaizui is also a nutcase that just barely missed out on the World Cup, and Class placed 28th in the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Moving on to the top 3, and my pick has to go to FaZe Clan. FaZe is probably the most popular team in the world, especially when it comes to Fortnite. Their ginormous roster includes Mongrel, Dubs, Mega, Nate Hill, Funkbomb, Vinny, Diggy, Thieves, Replays, Tilt, Borwin, Martos, Sway, Nick Mercs, and Space Lion. I know there's some people I left out, but I only want to include players that have played competitively. A prime example of that is Mongrel, who is arguably the best Fortnite player ever. He qualified for the World Cup in both solos and duos, won nearly every trio tournament, and continues to place at the top of events in Chapter 2. Then there's Dubs and Mega, 2 Zoomers who completely dominated the World Cup qualifiers. Dubs qualified 5 times in total, and together they placed 7th in the Duo Grand Finals. You also can't forget Nate Hill.
Hello, Provider. I'm proven that this is you, and this is a hiking pick, but I don't really need that. What I do need is Icelandic provision skiing, which is like yogurt with an Icelandic accent. So smooth and creamy that the only tool that you need for it is this.
Bill and Funkbomb, 2 of the best and most consistent players. And finally, Sway, who's arguably the most mechanical player, period. Alright, well, if FaZe is number 3, then who's number 2? It's none other than Sentinels. Rebranded from Phoenix 1, Sentinels has one of the scariest rosters in all of Fortnite. Bugha, Aspect, Animal, High Sky, Zypha, and Karos. To most people, Bugha is still the best player in the world. Outside of just winning $3 million and being crowned the first ever World Cup solo champion, Bugha has consistently showed why he's on another level. In solos, he won the Week 4 Solo Cash Cup and placed 2nd in the Week 3 one. In trios, he and his team placed top 5 every single week, and in squads, they've already qualified for the FNCS Finals. However, Bugha is not the only thing Sentinels has to offer. Aspect is another godlike solo player who qualified for the World Cup, won the Week 2 Cash Cup, and placed top 4 in both Cash Cups last week. In addition to that, there's Animal, who dominated alongside Aspect in trios. There's High Sky and Zypha, who have been dominating in squads. And then there's Karos. All you have to know about Karos is that he started the Homer Grind movement and is king of the vibes. The thing is, that's not enough to claim my first spot. In my humble opinion, the best Fortnite team in the world is NRG Esports. Their elite roster is made up of Benji Fishy, Mr. Savage, Zate, Epic Whale, and Edgy. I know Symphony is on their team by the way, but he's more of a content creator like me. Anyways, what gives NRG the edge over every other team is the fact that every single one of their players can be regarded as the best in the world. Benji wins what seems like every Cash Cup. Mr. Savage literally won the last Cash Cup. Epic Whale consistently places top 10 in NA West. Edgy led one of the best Season X trios, and Zate is the best IGL in the history of the game. On top of that, all of them qualified for the World Cup, and all of them placed well at it. Epic Whale came third in solos, Zate came third in duos, and Benji and Savage placed top 30 in both events. The way I see it is that there's just no other team that has the same level of distinction and greatness that NRG Esports does in Fortnite. Overall, guys, those are what I believe to be the top 10 Fortnite teams in the world. Let me know down below what teams you do or do not agree with, as well as what teams you think I left out. If you enjoyed the video, then do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Thank you.
Okay, so whoever can get the most kills in this game right now is gonna win 10K, okay? It's gonna come straight out my pocket. Easy! Oh, okay.
See, we got
Oh, man, there's hella people here. There's hella people.
Like, look who I got on my team, bro. He's trash.
This guy's putting me trash, man.
Hey,
Yeah, you are.
Alright, we'll see.
whenever I go on that's you carry on saying all crap. Oh, wait, it's a free kill. Oh, that's one down. Let's go. Need shield. Get shield. Wait, guy. That's another free kill.
This guy thinks he's dead.
Big shield. Wait, how? Dead, bro. I thought, yeah, I thought Jack was trash. I know. Whoa. Oh, he's trash. No way. RPG himself. That's actually doing that. Three. He had a kill. At least he got a kill. Oh, two? Wait, you can save it. You can get it.
Okay, thank you so much.